Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2022 Genesis GV70 all-wheel drive 3.5T Sport Prestige. A whole lot of words in the name of this vehicle, a whole lot of vehicle to talk about. Man, you know, this is a really quite an amazing vehicle. I'm around cars all day long. I'm, you know, in the luxury end of business. I drive BMWs, Mercedes, Infinitis, Lexuses. This Genesis GV70 is blowing me away. It's beautiful interior design, beautiful exterior design. They're really knocking it out of the park lately, and just don't take my word for it. Read some reviews, what the automotive press says about these new products from Genesis, which is Hyundai's luxury division. Kind of like, you know, how Lexus is Toyota's luxury division, Infiniti's Nissan's, Acura's Honda's. Well, Genesis is Hyundai's luxury division. And they're really stepping up their game. South Korea is really, you know, they're killing it lately. In a good way, obviously. You know, you have the Squid Games, you have BTS, Psy, Parasite, amazing movie. Well, not just pop culture, but the auto industry as well. Kia and Hyundai and Genesis, all part of the same family, are really making some amazing products right now. The fit and finish. This is, to me, this just feels just as good as anything coming out of Europe as far as fit and finish goes. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, the interior design, the functionality, the feel of the materials, the feel of the buttons and stuff, it's all there. The gauge cluster is awesome. It's hard to see on camera, but you have a little avatar of the vehicle. It actually kind of creates a 3D effect through the gauge cluster, so it almost looks like it's popping out of the screen. Not easy to see on video, but when you get in the vehicle, it's really cool. I kind of had to look around and see if it's really popping out or if it's like an optical illusion. Obviously, it's an optical illusion, but it's really cool. One owner clean Carfax from sunny California, only 9,791 miles. This thing is pretty much in your new condition. I mean, it hardly has a mark on it. It still even has a twinge of that new car smell. We have the original build sheet on this one. They're not all created equal. This has a good amount of equipment on it. Obviously, there's a lot of standard features. This is pretty powerful as well. The 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 pumps out 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque. This is definitely a performance crossover. It handles and accelerates like a sports car, but also being a crossover SUV, you have a high up commanding view of the road, lots of interior cargo space, and all-wheel drive traction. So you have a lane keep assist, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic collision avoidance, lots of standard equipment. Let's talk about some of the optional equipment here. So we have the Sport Advanced package. That was $5,000. That gives you upgraded Napa leather seating surfaces, absolutely gorgeous. Layered-eyed backlit trim. Kind of hard to see there. I'll try to get some pictures of it, but it looks really cool. Oh, you can kind of see a little bit better on the door over there. Leatherette upper instrument and door panels. So you have the synthetic leather and stitching on the doors and the door panels. Absolutely beautiful. Suede headliner, heated steering wheel, and Genesis digital key. Here's that nice suede headliner of synthetic suede, also known as Alcantara. You don't use the real stuff because suede and moisture obviously don't go well. Remote smart parking assist, parking distance warning front, parking collision avoidance rear, Lexicon premium audio system with 16 speakers. Sounds amazing. So it's $5,000 for that Sport Advanced package and all the equipment. Then we have the Sport Prestige package. That was another $4,900, giving you these beautiful 21-inch sport alloy wheels with carbon fiber trim, electronic. All right, then we have the 12.3-inch 3D digital cluster and a heads-up display. So I'll put that right over there. So you have a heads-up display, hard to see in camera. Basically, it projects the speed limit right on the windshield, so you don't have to look down off the road to see where you're going. Obviously, it's a safety issue whenever you have to remove your eyes off the road, so the less you do it, the safer everyone is. Then we have this huge screen, absolutely humongous. Very crisp design, really crisp cameras. You have an overhead camera, backup camera. Let's mess around with some of these buttons. Oh, look at that. You kind of have like a really cool 3D surround view of the vehicle. Cool stuff. So you have lots of different menus. You can use this controller to select different menus. It's also a touch screen as well. Pretty intuitive. There's also some redundancies here. A little bit, you know, whenever you get a vehicle like this, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve figuring everything out. The transmission is very easy. It has this nice, elegant rotary dial. You have drive, neutral, reverse, and you just go like that to put it in park. Heated and ventilated front seats, dual zone climate control, big panoramic roof. You have a power sunshade to dim things down if it gets too bright. And it also opens. Not all these roof panels open all the way. Sometimes it's just a vent. But this one opens, which is nice. Nice, comfortable sport seats. Very supportive. Leather trim. You have the Alcantara suede cloth in the middle. Highly adjustable. It's that upgraded wheel and tire package, and this being a sport, you have humongous brakes. Look at the size of those brake calipers. They're not messing around. Decent amount of cargo space in the back. The rear seats, they recline. Very, very comfortable. We have second row heated seats. We also have rear climate control. Also a nice feature, this is kind of more of a chauffeur type feature, so if someone's not using the front passenger seat, the person here wants more legroom, they can fold the seat forward for more legroom. That probably goes to, like, you know, people being chauffeured around. I'm sure in the domestic market in South Korea, this is probably used as an executive limousine. People using these for executive car services, so people are probably getting driven around in the back seat quite often. Nice big cargo space here, and then of course you can fold down those rear seats for more cargo space. Obviously a power liftgate. Look at that, it still even has the original new car plastic on the switches. I love to see stuff like that. That just shows you how lightly it's used. Look at the beautiful clean styling on the rear. Not too much clutter. Sometimes with SUVs there can be a lot of clutter, but I love how the bumper pretty much integrates with the tailgate. There's really no bumper, it's all kind of clean sheet design. Even the exhausts integrate into this whole rear assembly. You kind of have this cool underbody diffuser. And a nice thing too, instead of having like a unsightly handle or button here to open the trunk, they integrate the button right into the windshield wiper stock. I had a hard time finding it at first, but then I realized Porsche and our Infiniti product uses the same method. I'm like, oh, let me look here, and then there it was. Definitely smart. And once you know where it is, it's not easy, it's not hard to find that button, but it really keeps it nice and clean looking in the rear. This thing's in beautiful shape. I don't think you'll have any reservations at all with the condition. We can help arrange shipping just about anywhere in the US, so if you live in a different part of the country, you really like this Genesis, we can ship it to you. Really pretty styling on the front end. Kind of, I don't know why, it reminds me a little bit of like Bentley or kind of Rolls Royce. Bentley has a crossover SUV. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. You have that really big grille. Very, very nice design. And you also have a chip guard, clear scotch guard material. It's a clear bra. Protects the whole front end from stone and rock chips. Obviously, it's done great so far. These things aren't cheap. It's $1,200, $1,300 sometimes to get these chip guards installed. It's already on it. You're not going to pay extra for it. And there's that awesome twin turbo V6. You can find this in a lot of performance products. Notably, this engine's used in the Kia Stinger performance sedan. Great engine, great product. Come and take it for a spin. I think you'll be very impressed. And thanks for taking the time today to watch this video.